Hey y'all. Happy Saturday. Hey LaQueen. Hey Sky. Hey Jelly JD. Y'all said it's gone, mama. Y'all talking about TikTok? Lord have mercy. I got on TikTok, y'all, and the videos was hilarious as hell. I did not think that everybody was gonna be crying and acting up the way they is acting up. Hey Galactic Rose. Hey y'all. But my whole thing is, wait a minute, I thought that they were supposed to be banning it at midnight. Where is it? Where is midnight? Where is it midnight right now? It ain't even midnight yet on the East Coast. It's barely 11 o'clock there. So where is midnight? Hey, Harmony. Where is it midnight, y'all, in China? Because I'm confused. Trump said he wants to keep it. Yes, I heard and I saw they put Trump's name on the little disclaimer and the notice. So we're going to see. We're going to see. You know they be saying stuff before they get in office, so we'll see. He said, I guess. That part. Things seem suspicious. I'm hoping most migrate here. Mm-hmm. But I noticed that everybody talking about this other app called Red Note. So I guess that's the new TikTok. Y'all heard about Red Note? They said Red Note is the new TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little shocked because I thought like at the last minute, right, that they was gonna do something and it was gonna extend it. But it did not happen. It officially got banned. But I thought TikTok was a Chinese app too. So how's Red Note getting over here and TikTok got to be gone? So I'm confused. Unless the U.S. got beef with the particular company that's over TikTok. So what is the real, y'all? I wasn't addicted to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't tripping too hard about it. Although I did have a page there. So, but I wasn't. Now, if they put it with YouTube, I might be making a crime video. I'm just playing. But that's why y'all have to, when y'all favorite faves, like we telling y'all to follow their website and things like that, y'all got to do it. Because if YouTube did that to me right now, how y'all gonna find me? Well, I know my Patreon, well, even Patreon, right? Because if Patreon decides to take it down and Discord, y'all better listen to y'all favorites, y'all faves, when they say, sign up to my email, sign up to this side, because you never know when something is gonna be out of here. So y'all, I don't know, y'all. Y'all got my love spell on TikTok. Child, I know you're not getting love spells off TikTok. YouTube better never leave. Instagram is pure trash. Right. How they keep Instagram over TikTok? I'm confused. How has even Snapchat? I didn't even know people still use Snapchat, and even Snapchat is still standing strong. So that's what I'm saying. What's the real beef, y'all? What's the problem? Right. Cooking videos, vacation videos. Cause what? That don't even make sense. How is YouTube, how is Snapchat and Instagram still standing strong? And they take TikTok. I'm confused. I'm so confused. It's more to it, y'all. We might have to do a reading on TikTok. Snapchat is laying folks to Snapchats is laying folks who post over there, celebrities. Oh, they paying them. They paying us to keep them on Snapchat. I can see that. Cause what? Who still even get on Snapchat like that? I knew it had to be some behind that. Cause that Snapchat is that's not even the move like that no more, is it, y'all? I'm confused, y'all. Oh, I forgot to light my candle. How we okay, let me use this lighter. How we gonna call the spirits in and we ain't got no light? But yeah, y'all, I'm confused. I'm so confused, y'all. I'm confused about this. I want to know the truth. What is this conspiracy behind this madness? What is it? What is the real? Hey, Jody. They got our information with their Apple phone. Oh, so that's what happened? That's why that's the reason they giving people because of that. Hey, Kate, thank you for your donation of love, my love. Y'all give me a second. Let me go get some water. But tell me more. Is that why? Because they said that TikTok was stealing information. Well, what app is not stealing information? I'm confused. Hold on, y'all. One more second. Y'all have to down. Yes, we was just talking about Red Note. It's a Chinese app, right? Everybody went to Red Note. But ain't all the letters Chinese? That's what I saw. TikTok is owned by China. Right? Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So how is Red Note slipping through the cracks? Hey, Too Drippy. What's up? What's up? What's up, gang? My late night crew. Okay, let me turn this up a little bit. Yes, all the letters is Chinese. I don't like that. It's not that deep to me. It's not that well, but at the same time, people got to do what they got to do. They have to do what they got to do. A lot of people had, they were making money off TikTok, so I totally understand it. I feel them about that. They have to do what they got to do. They have to. I'm sorry, Sky and Kay, did y'all put y'all questions in? Go ahead and post y'all questions. Okay, so it's Sky, Kay, and then it's Keisha. But y'all, this is just, I'm telling y'all, I was a little shocked. I'm like, wow, they was for real about this, huh? They was really not playing. They really did that for real. I don't know. They said Trump is supposed to be doing something about it, though. What y'all think? I think Trump is, because, Trump, he's all about the money. He's all about the business. Now, if this benefits him greatly, I can see him definitely doing it. Doing what he can, at least. The presidents, they be, it's only so much they can actually even do for real. So, we're going to see. Onion soup and grilled chicken. That's what you made. Some soup sounds very good right now, actually, because it's very cold outside. No, I didn't pull on no TikTok. I didn't pull on TikTok. Right. It's going to be a catch. They might have, yep, they might put TikTok. They probably will put it behind the paywall because this is about money. Y'all already know that, right? It's all the root is always money. And people going to pay. People going to pay. It's people that really adore and have built a lot on TikTok. So if it's something reasonable, I would say maybe something less than about like $5 a month. I can see people definitely paying that. Or they probably do a monthly charge or like a premium for like 1 year. You can pay up to a 4 year if you want to. I can see it. I can see it happening because they people really want TikTok back. So I can see them because if you're a business person on there, that's just a small investment. That's your business will pay that fee a month. You know what I mean? So TikTok has changed so many lives. It's almost damn near to the level if YouTube pulled that. Could y'all imagine if YouTube did that? Mm, 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 mm. Yep, like an average of $5. I can see that at a price point of $5. Now, if they do that, people will totally pay $5 a month to get on TikTok. That is nothing. That's a drop. That's a drop in the ocean for what some people are making. Their business will pay for that. You know. Hmm. Right. YouTube is harder for content creators, so these TikTokers better stand. I'm telling you, YouTube is a whole nother playing field. It's way different, the algorithm and everything. Oh, I'm sorry, KK. I didn't even see you put your stuff up there. Okay, I got you, love. I'm just running my mouth about TikTok. That's all. Okay. Thank you once again, KK, for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you multiplied. So KK says, what's going on with my guy I'm talking to currently? He's been very distant. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's see his energy. Okay, there he is, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Let's see. Let's see the energy around your guy. Okay, I see the distance. Hmm. I don't particularly see anybody else here, but what I do see here is some sort of his focus has definitely shifted. He is definitely disconnected. He has the hermit card. He is in his hermit energy. It's something that he's searching for. It's something that has gotten his attention. Again, I want to say I don't see any other women here. The Three of Cups is here. It's reversed, but to me, that just speaks of the lack of communication that is going on between the two of you at this moment. I do think he will come back around, but however, it's like some personal issue. I don't want to go deep with his business because he's not here. He didn't allow us to read on him. But this is personal. This is what I will say. This is personal. He is focused. He is tunnel vision. He's feeling incomplete about something. And it looks like mentally he might be balancing things out. I'll say that. That's a safe word to say because he's not giving us permission. He's balancing some things out. But right now, it's like whatever got his focus, whatever he is searching for, this thing that has gotten him to the point where he is disconnecting, distancing himself from you. I feel like once he figures that thing out, that's when he'll come back around. I do think he will come back around. You do have the Chariot here. The Chariot is a man that is very, very focused. He does not allow anything to distract him, not women, not family, not friends. Once you get in that Chariot and that hermit mode, you're really locked into something. And that's just what I see with him. And I don't think it's just you. It's so hopefully that makes you feel better. I don't feel like it's just you. I don't see it just me and you. I feel like that he is just in his mood right now and he has just got something has gotten a hold of him. And it's like, I don't know, almost like he's trying to climb for success. He's not comfortable in the position that he's in right now. And you know how man can get, if they're not feeling fulfilled, if they have not reached their financial goals in life, they're not where they want to be totally, then they will lock in and everything else takes a back seat. But I do feel like, again, you got that Knights of Cups that fell out. I do feel like that he's gonna spin around, and hopefully he gives you a good explanation on his from his own mouth about what's going on. Mm-hmm. Okay, my love. So I hope that gives you some clarity. Y'all know we can't get too deep when it comes to other folks' business now. Okay, so let's look into the month of February for you. See what else is coming out. What the spirits want you to know, the main energies and themes that will dominate around you in the month of February 2025. We're asking for blessings and good news on your behalf. Okay, so the month of 2025 for you, it looks like the month of February 2025 for you, it looks like your spirits is talking about maybe a possible financial stagnation or instability. Be very careful with your finances. You want to make really good decisions. You may have periods of loneliness and sadness or feeling isolated. I think it will have something to do with your guy. So that probably will still trickle over to February. But Spirit is saying in the month of February is the shortest month of the year. Make it about you. You know, even if your boyfriend is kind of still acting hot and cold, Spirit says take that time and try to do your own introspection, your own introflection. Go with, I mean, yes, introspection, inner reflection, you know, all those things. Take that time to have personal growth and, you know, sit with yourself. Discover yourself. This is a time for self discovery, right? So don't take this time with him acting funny as, you know, a time to be sad, depressed, full of anxiety. Say, okay, well, you know what? While you trying to go find you and figure your stuff out, let me take this time where I'm not obligated to be, you know, a girlfriend right now, 100%, to go do the things that I need to take care of. Because also, even though Spirit wants a financial possible financial instability in there somewhere, Spirit says that you also have your own success in that month. You have the approval card. So this talks about you have a an increase of chance and success and potential when it comes to you applying for things. So that could be job, house, car, loan, so on and so forth. You have the energy of approval. Doors will be open for you in the month of February. But again, you need to be very careful. If you don't make good decisions, things could stagnate you and slow you down. Spirit also wants you to take that month of February to still release things that no longer serve you as well. Yes, we're in February at that point, but it's still pretty much the year is still new. So you still have a chance to kind of handle business and resolve things and stuff. You know, sometimes we didn't get a chance to do that before the New Year's resolution kicked off. But Spirit says, you know, you still need to be taking that time to release and remove things out of your life because you do have the death card, but it's reversed. So this talks about a lack of growth and a lack of transformation, so on and so forth. So your spirit is saying this, you're going to have a spiritual growth. You have to focus on growing spiritually in the month of February in order for you to continue to have success in your future and in pushing yourself forward, having motivation. It's a month of prayer for you as well. Go to the dentist if you need to. Guard your mouth. This talks about potential illnesses of the mouth for you in February. So anything that seems off or abnormal, you want to make sure that you go check that out as well. But this career card reverse is also can indicate trouble in business as well, or a job may be ending and you may be getting ready to step into something new. There may be changes and transformations around the job as well. Remember, y'all, I'm gonna keep reminding y'all that this is the universal number 9 year. So there's going to be massive changes for a lot of us. We're going to be forced to change things that we once were became accustomed to, rather. Those things will die off and we need to be okay with these natural endings of that number 9 energy because things are changing with or without you. Okay. So I hope that helps. That's basically goes to me. And I don't like that. That's when you got to make your decision. While he's going off and, you know, being hot and cold, then that's when you have to decide, is this the type of relationship that I'm okay with being in? Uncertainty, not sure what's going on, in a state of confusion. When you stay in that energy for too long, sometimes it starts to take a toll on your self-esteem. So you just, you got to put yourself first. That's what Spirit is saying with this lonely card right there. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel a little bit, I don't want to say isolated in a situation, but yes, just a lack of company, feeling alone, not having that support. So Spirit says use those moments to embrace it, to go within, to ground yourself, to talk to your spirits, and think about your life, your next moves, and how you want to move and navigate this year, how you can better yourself. I'm a dental hygienist. Oh, and I've really been thinking about leaving my job after my year is up for something different. They're changing a lot of things and I don't like it. Now that you have told me that you're a dental hygienist and you got the dentist card, and then right under there, the career is reversed. Now that changes things for me. That's probably is what your spirits are talking about. They may be pushing you to move forward. It's like you want to stay, but you want to go forward, but there's something that may be stagnating you. Maybe this is what they're saying to you. Um, I'll confirm it for you really quickly. Should be a good season for KK to leave a job. I think it's office. Oh wow, your spirit says yes. They gave a strong yes to this too. So what I asked them was, would this be a good season for you to successfully leave your current job? And they gave a very strong yes. But however, of course, they want you to do it the right way, not impulsive. They want you to seek guidance and wisdom for your with as relates to planning and embarking on what's next for you. So they're saying just don't be hasty. Seek guidance, seek wisdom wherever you can find it. Whatever you're trying to do, you just need to make sure you do your due diligence. In other words. So I hope that helps. What you got at the bottom of the deck? Oh, you got a new car at the bottom of the deck too. You got a new car. So we're gonna see how that plays out. And then you got the approved too. So if you're thinking about maybe trading your car in or purchasing the car, Spirit says that the odds of success is favored in that aspect as well. It's like I can't make a decision that I can't make a decision. The benefits are good, but that's it. Thank you for the confirmation. Right. So Spirit says do it the right way. So we asked about February, but they're not necessarily saying that you have to end your job in February, right? You might start just taking the baby steps, the proper steps to set things in play, in motion, so that when you do decide to finally officially make that transition, that you are doing it in a way where you won't have to second guess yourself, where you won't have to feel maybe a little less confident in your decision because you've done all of your due diligence. You have found something that you liked with even better benefits. It's a better environment, better pay, all those things that will make you feel happy to take that next step and feel confident and content taking that next step. Come on now, the dentist card coming out first for you. Spirit do not miss. Spirit never misses. I've been wanting a new car, Bronco. Yep, your spirit say, listen, you got the approved card and you had a new car at the bottom of the deck. Listen, luck is on your side. Go for it. Okay, love. I think Sky. Okay, where's Sky? Hey, Sky. And hey, everybody that just has come in. Happy Saturday to you all, my late night crew. I hope everybody is doing well this evening. Thank you for chilling with us, chilling with me, and with the ancestors. So Sky's first question is, any messages pertaining my trip that I'm taking at the end of the month? Okay, so let's just look at the energies, making sure that everything is all well for you to take this trip at the end of this month. I'm getting the same. Is it the same card? Okay. Pretty much the same cards. Pretty much the same cards that Kay just got, but the message is different for you because it's in a different context. However, Spirit says you should be okay. I don't see anything here of concern. The Chariot card does talk about travel, but I will be. But what I do see here is be careful of the company that you're traveling with, and be very responsible on this trip. So if you do drink alcohol, do not leave your cup behind. Do not take anything that somebody is trying to give you and you do not know them. Do not drink dark drinks. That's important. So even if you don't drink alcoholic beverages, sometimes we can get versions wherever you're going. Just be careful of drinking, Spirit says, and be careful again of the people that you surround yourself with. You want to make sure that you're very, very careful of this and in your awareness at all times. That's what I see here. That's the main warning that I see here because you have the Three of Cups reversed. So sometimes this can talk about bad company or lack of moderation. So if you are going to drink or whatever it is that you like to do, just do it in moderation and be very responsible on this trip, no matter where it is. Okay, I'm going to Italy. So we'll do, ooh, I love it. And you got a lot of water energy here too. You got a lot of cups. So please be very careful of who you take things from. Because if you look at this Six of Cups here, reverse, this person is handing someone a cup and it's reverse. So again, you want to make sure that if somebody says, hey, try this wine, or do you want this? You know, I don't care how nice and friendly they appear to be. They just may be nice. But at the same time, do not take it. If you do not take your eyes off your cup. That's really important. But your spirits do want you to have fun, for sure. So just be responsible. You're going to be a long way from home, right? So you want to use your safety precautions. And hopefully you're traveling with someone, that can, help you guys can support each other, protect each other, ensure each other's safety. But that sounds fun, girl. Eat some pasta for me. Eat some pasta. They say when you in Italy eating pasta on the beach, that means you made it. That means you made it. Good. I'm glad you're traveling with a friend. Oh, you talking about love for your second question? So it's only right to pull out Miss Mystic Love. We're going to see the general energy around love and what your spirits want you to know as it relates to matters of the heart, intimate relationships, success in love, longevity. Be asking for good news in love. Spirit, please reveal the things that is most relevant to Sky so she can ensure that her love life is happy, successful, and progressive. Okay, the energy of a man. We got the energy of a man here. It came in reverse, but yet it's still the energy of the man. So this is the first card that came out. Okay, the one. Oh, okay, what you talking about, Spirit? Lies, games, and deceits, and the energy of a woman. Come through, Spirit, with these strong messages. Okay, let me put these out. Spirit says, when it comes to love, you can't sacrifice and compromise yourself to the point of detriment. Anytime we get in a relationship, yes, there will be things that may have to be modified, and we may have to make small sacrifices, healthy sacrifices. Again, not things that are of your detriment or will make you unhappy, right? So what that means, we might have to make certain adjustments or change certain habits and things about ourselves so we can acclimate ourselves into a happy and balanced and harmonious relationship. You have to look for balance and harmony. Transparency and the truth has to be on the table from the beginning. Spirit says that you can never build a foundation on lies and deceit. However, this is just not applying to the person of interest or the potential suitor. This is also for you. So that means honesty has to also come from you and to you. So you have to also be honest with yourself. Spirit says, speak aloud the boundaries that you have from the beginning. Those things need to be set in order from the very get-go, right? We can't, just blow with the wind, right? We just can't see how it goes. I'm just going, yes, you can see how things feel. You can feel things out in the beginning. I'm not saying that, but however, be confident in what you want. Be secure with yourself and what you expect from the relationship. And whatever you expect, make sure you are also willing to give too. Because again, Spirit says that you have to make sure that this relationship with whoever this potential person is well balanced. It has to be fair. It has to be reciprocated, because if it cannot be, then it will cause stagnation. Lies, games, and deceits and compromises are the warnings your spirit is giving to you as it relates to love. You cannot tolerate that. You cannot excuse that. That's going to be very, very important that you stand on that. Only truth can allow your relationship to progress into something solid, into something worth fighting for and having. So you have to make sure you say that. Sometimes we let people get away with things, or we just so tired of being lonely. We kind of just start, cutting corners or making excuses for things. Spirit says that you can't do that. You can't make excuses, especially for other grown adults. Okay. So I hope that helps. No lies, no games. Spirit says no one night stands, no temporary things. Spirit says you have to find the one. You have to be serious. When you do decide to get into a relationship, it can't be for play, because you got the energy of a man, and then the one is upright next to him. So Spirit is going to align you with that right person. You just got to make sure that you use your discernment, and you have to make sure that you're actually ready for what you're asking for. Yeah, I've let people get away with things. Yeah, Spirit said you can't do that because you're sacrificing yourself. You're sacrificing your happiness. You are saying in those moments that you are more important than me. Don't mind me and my feelings. You're the prize. You're the priority. You can't do that to yourself no more, because that's going to keep you vibrating low. And when you're vibrating low, you're going to keep attracting people that's going to come and play lies, games, and deceit. So you want to be very careful. Mm-mm. Don't sacrifice your goals, integrity, character, common sense, none of that for anybody. You're so welcome. Your spirits came straight out with that. They came straight with that one. Okay. Push this stuff back a little bit. Okay. Standards stay high. Point blank period. Don't compromise. And write you a list of standards that you will not break for anybody. For anybody or anyone, for no reason. Not even for yourself. Period. Hey, Mercedes and Teresa. Hey, Teresa. My Patreon Discord family. I see you. Okay, so let me heart you, Sky. Let me heart you, Kay, because I want to make sure I heart y'all in this Cashapp. Okay, and then Mercedes, again, it's Mercedes and Teresa. Okay, let me jump. Let me jump over here really quickly. I think it's Keisha next. And then I believe Jody. Let me see. I saw Keisha in here. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go back and read some of y'all comments. Y'all were dropping some gems in here. Hey, Holistic Hearts. Hey, can I cash that for a reading? Yes, ma'am. I know you sent that 15 minutes ago. I'm just not seeing it. Okay. Hey, T. Keisha, if you still in here, girl, I'm gonna need you to repost your questions. Because I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, okay, I found it. There you go. There you go. I got you. Okay. So it's Keisha. And then again, so it's Keisha, Mercedes, Teresa, and then Jody. That's the order. Okay. All right. Got y'all. Okay. All right. Hey, Keisha Love. I hope all is well with you, my magical member in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do and contribute. I really, really appreciate you. Okay, so let's see what your spirits want you to know. She said, go to me. Oh, okay, this just flew out the premonition deck. What is this? Oh, the new car thing for you. The new car came out for you. So 2025, you might find yourself sitting in something new. Okay. We just gonna hope that it comes from a good cause, come out of a good cause and not nothing negative. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna pray that's a blessing situation. Okay, so cars just flying out. Your spirit says, be careful of getting lost this year. Don't get lost. Stay close to home. Home is your morals. Home is your foundation. Home is your truth. Okay, don't get lost. Stay close to your spirits. Get your divination. You got to get constant divination this year, meaning that you have to get a lot of readings this year to guide you. You can't guide yourself because you will get lost, meaning you have to be in constant counsel with your spirits, sitting at your altar, talking to them however you talk to them, getting confirmation from them however you get the confirmation. This is what your spirits are saying. You're going to need a lot of spiritual guidance this year because things are ending and things are changing this year. So you want to make sure that you stay on track and alignment with those changes so that you can be successful and get your spiritual elevation. Okay. So see, you got the lost card. Don't get lost. And make sure you don't lose things as well. Try not to misplace things. Slow down. Be in your awareness. Pay lots of attention to things. Spirit warns of the evil eye. Envy. Okay, be careful of envy. You have the energy of envy around you, and this energy is strongest for the next 23 to 28 days. So be very careful of who you share your goals with, your dreams and your plans. Be careful who you talk about your most intimate business details and secrets to. Okay, somebody's around you and they're not to be trusted. And then we have separation, so you might experience some sort of separation within the next 28 days. Okay, your spirits say they want you to make this year fun. They want you to celebrate yourself. They want you to have fun. Look for entertainment. Entertainment will be good for the soul. Entertainment will be good for your mental health. Okay, so make sure you are placing yourself around people, happy and positive, optimistic people. Spirits say try not to be alone too much. We all need our downtime and our alone time, but don't isolate yourself. Okay. All right. So you want to go to the blue deck. Be careful of pregnancy. You can get pregnant around this time, okay? This season. You may become fertile and you could lose it. So be very careful, okay? Spirit speaks about your health. Be careful of sickness, okay? Take care of yourself. Go to the doctor. Make sure that you are okay if you start experiencing any symptoms of anything. Don't try to treat yourself. You need to go to the doctor. But just overall, be careful of your health. You want to exercise, stay hydrated, eat clean this month if you can. Eat as clean as possible. And Spirit says you need to go out and connect with nature. That will be healthy for you as well. Getting out there, nature will help to uplift your frequency. There's a lot of spiritual communication and energy out there in nature that can help to ground us and help to put us in tune with our ancestors. Pay attention when you're out there. Put your phone down, okay? Close your eyes for a second and listen to the wind coming past your ears. Listen to the trees. Listen to nature. Listen to the little sounds. Listen to the water rushing down to the sewer. You can literally hear all those things. And that is also an exercise that mediums like to do because it helps to raise their senses. They become more sensitive to the things in their nature and the energy around them. This is what your spirits want you to do. Usually when they tell a person get out in the nature, it has a lot to do with the earth elements. And we know that that is a very grounding element. So if you're up in your head a lot, mentally you're feeling off, spirit says go outside. Okay. Even if you got to bundle up really good, depending on where you are, at least spend some time outside as much as you can with nature. Okay. All right, my love. Okay, so let's see where we at. Okay, so Jody, actually after Keisha, because I'm looking at my Cash App, you can't see my Cash App. It's Mercedes, it's Teresa, and then it's you. You donated right. Well, you put your questions right after Teresa. You still have your V card, so be careful. Be careful. Don't let nobody take your V card who's not worth it, because you can get pregnant. Some people get pregnant the very first time they have sex. So, especially, you're fertile. You're really fertile then. Everything is healthy and working really good. So just be careful of that, because you're still a woman. And if you give it up, you could get pregnant the first time. So just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Good luck, my love. We praying for excuse me, peace and blessings for you. Hey, Ill Magic. Hey, Too Drippy. Again, I see a question. Okay. All right, Miss Mercedes. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you and your family. Multiply. You're so welcome, Keish. Be thanking the ancestors, because it's them. I'm just a vessel. All holistic herbs. Look at the bottom. Everything is at the bottom. All information. The Cash App, the Zelle. Also, you can do super chat right here through YouTube as well. So you also have that option, but everything is at the bottom. Zelle, Apple Pay, Cash App, all of that good stuff. Okay, Miss Mercedes Shaw, Mercedes Shaw. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Let me see. Okay. Your spirit suits that this is what they're saying. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to you for you, but spirit is also saying you need to be careful of making hasty decisions. Don't be impulsive and use your discernment around this time. Spirit says that there's the energy of deceit, so you're gonna have to be able to clock it. Okay, so that means you need to be in your right mind, and also be careful of indecision. Don't make decisions when you're confused or when you're indecisive. That's going to be very important for you. Spirit says make sure that there's somebody around you that you need to cut loose. Spirit says, do not be afraid of allowing people to go about their business who no longer serve your highest good. This does also talk about family challenges and trouble within the family, changes within the family. So be aware of that as well. Spirit says you're going to have to be praying for a lot of inner peace and a fortitude, building yourself up, building your strength up physically and spiritually will be required in order for you to move forward and achieve success in the future. Okay. Spirit highlights new beginnings for you as well. And those new beginnings will also come with its own challenges, but you will overcome them as long as you stay, motivated, persistent, consistent. You will persevere. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. What else do they want you to know? Okay, a lot of growth. Your roads are open, success. I love this. You're going to do a lot of spiritual growing. This talks about a tremendous amount of spiritual growth coming your way in abundance and prosperity as well. You have the Empress card. She opens up the road. She brings wealth into a person's life as well. A lot of feminine energy is surrounding you, a lot of spiritual energy. Take care of your mental health. Queen of Swords is reversed. So she comes to say, anytime she's wielding that sword, she says, you got to keep it real. So you always have to tell your truth, stand in your truth. And she also tells you too, again, she comes to kind of piggyback off what the knuckleballs just said. You want to make sure your mental health is balanced so you can make clear and concise decisions. Your precision needs to be on point as well. You need to make sure you are always functioning with a good head on your shoulders so you can make the best decisions that you need to make. And also integrity and character is also going to take you far. The Queen of Swords, she is not playing about herself, and she does not allow other people to play with her time or play with her intelligence. She comes to say that you have to use your intelligence at all times in your guidance. She says your intelligence is going to be your weapon this season. Okay, so just sit with that. Your intelligence will be your weapon this season. That means make sure you are always in the know about things. Don't do nothing unless you're sure about it, unless you learn about it. You cannot be playing around with things that you lack knowledge in. I don't care if it's spiritual workings, out here just, anything, no matter what it is, whatever you are pursuing, whatever you want to do, you need to do your due diligence. You need to learn about things, learn it inside out. Don't go out doing things without half knowledge. That's really important. If you don't know what you're doing, seek help. Somebody please post my cash app for holistic. It should be working. It's literally how you see it spelled coming across the banner below the screen. That's exactly how you should be putting it in. I've been having issues with my mother. You've been having issues with your mom? That's going to get better with that Empress card. The Empress is a mother and the wife of the tarot. She represents the mother. Yep. Okay. So I just, even though it's just a little short, quick reading, I just want to see if what the spirit say, and if they would confirm what I was thinking. And they said sweetening work will help the relationship between you and your mom. It will help to sweeten things up between you and your mom, and soothe things out as well, soothe those energies. But communication is a big thing here too, as well. So that should get better. But sweetening work, if it doesn't, spirit suggests sweetening work. So sweeten things up. Because we need the blessings of our mother. Our mothers can have the spiritual ashe, is what we call. They have the power to bless and curse their children. So we always have to honor our mothers the best way we can within the capacity and the perimeters that we are given. Okay, so that means sometimes if we have difficult parents, or they could be wrong as two left feet, but in order to make sure that we are not disrespecting them, we're not putting bad juju on ourselves, we just stay the hell away and mess with them from a distance. And when we do talk, as long as things are sweet and smooth and copacetic, the moment that it's not, you remove yourself. You try everything you do not to be disrespectful to the mother. You don't want to, because that is to disrespect the divine feminine. So that's really very important to understand. Okay, so let's see. I'm sure you got a second question, Mercedes. I just don't see it. You might have to repost it. Oh, love life messages. I found it. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull some love cards for you and see what your spirits say about the energy of love. Uh-oh. There you go. Okay. Okay. So let's see what your spirits have to say as relates to love in the matters of the heart. Healing is needed. Is this what you truly want? This is a warning. I want you. You can't go back to no exes, first of all. Nobody from the past is the person that you're supposed to be with. Your spirit says some lessons about love that you haven't learned yet. And the moment you love it, Lord, the moment you learn it, the moment you learn these lessons as it relates to the matters of the heart, intimate relationships, learning who we are, because they say we learn a little bit more about ourselves with every relationship that we have in our lives. There's always something that we discover about ourselves, whether it's a limit that we didn't know we had, a boundary that we didn't know we had. You need to always find that lesson. Find your lesson in every relationship. Find out the truth about you in every relationship, and even if it's platonic, right? Spirit says there's something that you're missing when it comes to love. There's something that is going amiss. Spirit says that you need to figure out what that is and address it. Healing is needed, but healing is not there just yet. But it's on its way. You will. Spirit says you need to be certain about what you want when it comes to love. Do you know what you truly want when it comes to love? And when it comes to relationship, beyond just wanting to have partnership and support, all of that, of course, that's automatic, right? But do you really know what love means to you? What's your definition of love? That's what love is. I mean, your definition, what that is to you. Because y'all hear me say this all the time. Everybody seems to have a different definition of what love is to them. So you need to know what it is for you as well. Don't let nobody play no games with you. It's some people that want to waste your time. You don't want that to happen. Oh, we got an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then reflection. Reflection. So this is what they're telling you to do. The first card that came out was pay close attention. Pay very close attention. And it came reverse. And then we have reflection as the last card that we pull. So your spirits, when it comes to love, they want you to kind of take some time with yourself. You know, like I said, love on yourself. Love always starts with the self first. We cannot love anybody if we do not love ourselves. Okay. So remember, love starts with self love first. And once we got that down pat, everything else has to fall in order because we definitely teach people how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves, right? So that's important. Especially the self love, John. Mm, yes. So your spirits also suggest they say that some self love work would be really good for you as well. Some sweetening work, some love work on yourself. And I'm gonna tell you, it's that changes. I have seen that change so many lives of people when they do self love work. I'm telling you, I am a witness. So some sweetening work for you and your mom. Oh, we all just all need some sweetening love, huh? Some sweetening work for you, some sweetening work for you and your mom. So I hope that helps. Hey, Orion. I judge you. Oh Lordy, who is this troll in here? Okay, I might keep you in here. I might let Orion get you. Why y'all let this man up in this chat, y'all? Do we need some entertainment tonight, y'all? It can't be too long though, because we can't let them low vibrational vibes come in here and mess stuff up. Okay, so let me see. I want to make sure that you're so welcome, Mercedes. And remember to thank your ancestors. I'm just a vessel. And thank you, my love. I truly appreciate you being here. So Miss Teresa is next. Hey Teresa, my Discord family member in the live. Okay, wait a minute. John do 13 7 time. Okay. Hey Teresa love. I might need you to repost your questions. So it's Teresa and then Jody, and then I think it's Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Let me see. Hey, Miss Stem, did you get in on? I just did a full moon ritual. For road opening, blockage removal, second chances. Did you get in on that? Okay, so let me put Teresa. Oh, wait, I think this is. Oh, I found your questions, love. I got you. Hey, girl. Okay. All right. Oh no, I closed it out. I officially closed. I already sealed it, Miss Tam. I was just wondering if you had an opportunity um to get in on it. I know that it's going to really boost a lot of people. I already did my reading on it too. I just got to write everything up, and I would say things took pretty well. I will say that. Okay. So let's see, Miss Teresa. Hey, love again. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you and your family. Multiply. So Miss Teresa says, whatever comes out regarding aligning with my purpose. So let's see. You know what? Mm, I don't know. I can't find them. But you, Spirit, told me to pull from this deck that's not on my desk. It might be sitting over there on my altar. Well, let's see. Soul's Truth. Hold on. Let me go get them. Oh no, I can't find it. Where is that? I've been looking for that deck. Mm. And I know that's the deck that your spirits want to talk to you through because that's what they told me. My deck is missing, y'all. And it's been missing for a while. Hmm. Okay. All right. We're going to have to just roll with the punches. But that's the deck they want me to read you with, and it's missing. Wow. I hate for you to miss whatever message that is, but we're going to trust whatever they say. Oh, here it is. They said, no, you're going to find that deck. You're going to find that deck. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what your spirits want to. So this is just questions from the soul here. This is what your soul is asking you. This is what your soul is revealing for you. Questions from the soul. They rarely tell me to pull out this deck for people, so that's why I had to find it. So hopefully this will give you some clarity on things. Okay, so we're gonna start here. So your first question from the soul says, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. That was a word. Spirit wants you to choose daily practices and actions to help align you with compassion for yourself. They want you to focus on your strength in meditation. Meditation will also help you to open up your crown chakra, and so you can communicate with your inner spirit, your higher self, and divinity, which is going to align you with your life purpose. You have to sit still and be quiet. Sometimes if our mind is not balanced, if we're vibrating low, if we're worried and concerned about things, we miss the mark. And every day spirit shows you a little bit of what you're supposed to do. You just have to make sure that you are in your awareness. That's really important. How can I infuse more self-love and passion? Oh, they gave you another card in here. And then the second card says, and the second question from the soul says to you, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. You ready to step into your purpose, okay? Spirit says in order for you to be aligned with that purpose, it's for you to cut things and let go. Things, your old ways, your old life you have to be okay with letting your old life die. You have to go through a rebirth. When I went into my initiation, it was symbolic of a spiritual death, and I was reborn again. I can't tell you everything that happened because it's secrets, but that's what that symbolizes, a death. Your old self has to die, and that's not easy. That is easier said than done. Your soul says to make a list tonight before you go to bed or first thing in the morning, to make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. You need to feel your heart. You need to take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming, is what your soul is communicating to you. Again, am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? Where's your focus? Because remember, where attention goes, energy flows. You have to make a difference, and your life purpose will make you make a difference. Okay? What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Your soul's action is to make a difference in someone's life. Every day for this new week coming up, you have to do something for somebody to make a difference, to make their day. That doesn't mean you have to spend a bunch of money. Maybe someone just needs a hug. Maybe it's just someone needs a listening ear. Maybe someone just needs you to be nice to them. Spirit is saying this is what you must do. you need to do this for at least one person every day next week. At the end of next week, you're gonna get a lot of answers spiritually and in your sleep. Make a difference in someone's life is what they're saying. So a part of your purpose is to make a difference and help other people to find their purpose in life. So they're giving you hints. They are giving you clues. And the final question your soul has for you is, where am I called to use my voice right now? You see these clues they're giving you? Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing others. Come through, Spirit. That's what I said. You, a part of your life purpose, they just dropped it to you right here. A part of your life purpose, the center of your life purpose will to be make a difference in other people's mouths and lives. Excuse me. You telling your story. You're being a support to people, a guide for people. And also, you are going to help to heal people. Spirit just told you what it was, a catalyst for healing others. Period. Come through, Spirit. Spirit never misses. Spirit never misses. That's what they told me. They said, baby. No, put those tarot cards down. We're going to speak to her through that Soul's Truth deck. You need to pull it out. And I tell y'all, when I say they rarely have me stop and pull that deck out for people, so when they do, I know they finna drop some deep on a person. Period. They're getting ready to drop something deep. So I hope that helps. We're going to give praise and honor to your ancestors, and praise and honor to my ancestors, and praise and honor to the ancestors of those who are here in the room with us. Okay, my love. So let's see. Let's go to your second question. Should I walk away from Joshua? So let's see if that's in your best interest to walk away from Joshua in this season. Remember they said natural endings, letting old ways die. So let's see. This is the season to do that. Is that a part of that transformation? Spirit says, if it's costing your mental health, is what I'll say to you. If it's costing your mental health, absolutely. This talks a lot about a vulnerability here and possibly a lack of boundaries as well. Not building together. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed. When it's reversed, that means that these group or set of particular people, for some reason, they're having a hard time coming together and creating with each other. They can't build with each other. They can't work together. They're not progressing, right? It's not a good matchup. It's what essentially is being said here. Spirit says when you let that go, all worries, conflicts, or those things, any tension in that situation, and even whatever is causing you to feel like stress, worry, concerns, confusion, Spirit says all that will get better once you separate yourself from this person. Because I see the main thing here is mental health is in question, and also boundaries is in question, and maybe even through communication. But however, when I get that Three of Pentacles reversed, it says that this group of people that are not gelling, and they may not be able to be progressive with each other. So I hope that gave you some sort of clarity on things. And I'll show you the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Swords, and then the Nine of Swords. I don't like this energy because it's an energy of despair, stress, sleep disturbances, paranoia. Just somebody that is just very unnerving in an unnerving situation, just not secure. That is a very, very hard card on the mind, to say the least. So I would say, again, I don't like telling people to leave people alone, but I have to tell you what I see. If it's going to cause you your mental health, if it's going to cause you your esteem, if it's going to cost you other aspects of your life, meaning it will make those other parts of you struggle, I would do it. I would have to take all these knives that spirit has laid here in these cards for you and use them to cut those ties. I'm sorry, baby. You gotta go. You're costing me my peace. If it's costing you your peace, it has to go. And spirit is saying that's what's being threatened. Hey, Sky. Let me see. It did say something about on Cash App about I need to confirm your Cash App. Oh, accept it. Okay, I just confirmed it. Thank you, love. Let me heart you. Okay. All right, Miss Teresa. Again, I hope that brought you some sort of clarity and praise and honor to your ancestors. Okay, so I believe it's Ryan. Is it Ryan? I believe. Or is it Jody? Hold on. It's Jody. It's Jody. I believe it's Jody. It's Jody, and then it looks like Ryan, Tamika, and Brianna. Hey, Brianna. That's real. Thank you. You're so welcome, love. You're so welcome. I hope you come to the book club tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's via Zoom. The link is in the Discord. It's at 7 p.m. Central Time. I would love for you to be there. Excuse me, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So I hope to see you there. Okay, so let's see. I'm after Jody. Ill Magic. Okay, thank you, Ill Magic. Let me see. Yeah, because Ill Magic, your name is Ryan, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think right, Ill Magic, your name is Ryan, right? Oh, I love reading books, Brianna. Please add me to the list. Thank you. Oh, Holistic Hearts. Okay, so it's Jody, Ryan, Tamika, and then it should, I think it is you, Holistic Hearts. Let me go see. And then Brianna. So you're before Brianna. Okay, so I think that's the old order. Okay, Jody, let me put you up here so we can keep going. Thank you, Jody, because you know I needed you. You know I needed the list. Okay, let me find your question in all caps. Let me find it. Okay, Laura, I still can't find your question. I'm scrolling. I might need you to repost it. Oh, never mind. I found it. Thank you, love. I got you. He said I gotta change my full name to Ill Magic. I love that. Come on, I told you. I told you. I like your name, Ill Magic. That's raw. That's raw. I like that. Okay, Miss Jody, thank you so much, my love, for continuing to be a supporter of the Mama Magical membership on YouTube. You know I love you, girl. Thank you so much. So your first question is Lord, you and these co-workers, child. So one, a co-worker I had had issues with has been out of work due to an injury, and she's due to come back soon. What is her current energy towards me? Her name is Iris. So let's see how's Miss Iris coming, because we ain't got time. We ain't got time for drama. So let's see. How is Miss Iris coming? What is her current energy as she returns back to her place of employment? Uh-oh, what's this? What done fail? Okay, we got 10 of Wands, a burden. Lord, that's heavy energy. Hopefully she ain't coming back with no grudges, because that's her energy of worrisome, okay? Oh, 10, 10, 2 tens. And she ain't trying to dead no issues? Oh, so she gonna come back on the same thing? She gonna come back on the same thing, but it's okay. You just continue to shine and mind your business. But sometimes too much sun can be blinding because you do have the sun card here. So that means make sure that you are seeing shit for what it is. She may come back and pretend like she cool, but she has not gotten over it. She's still gonna continue to gossip. We got the Three of Cups reversed, talk her shit. In other words, at the end of the day, may even try to continue to turn other people against you. Six of Wands reversed. So just be very careful because you got the Ten of Wands upright. Then you have the Ten of Swords reversed. That means there's still some energy there. The energy is still very tense there, and you may have continued to have problems. So just stay the hell away from her. Act like she's a ghost. Don't even acknowledge her if you don't have to. Point blank period. Because it looks like she's still gonna come back on that BS. I told my other coworkers that I love her now and miss her. I squashed all beef on my end. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, the sun can sometimes shine so bright. So the sun is, in its positive aspect, it's about happiness. It's about positivity. It also is about healing, right? But sometimes, again, too much sun could be blinding. And when we're blinded, we can't see things for what it is. So just be careful. Don't mean you have to walk around with a stick up your behind either, or just be nice. Don't mean you got to be a friend though. Because Spirit says there's still some energy there that has not been truly resolved. So you may have let it go, but it doesn't look like she has. Not totally, not in its completeness. Absolutely, you can send some suggestions, Ill Magic. We are going through the Rhonda Barnes series right now. We are on book 3, The Magic. But you can, yes, please drop some more books, please. I welcome that. I appreciate that. Okay. Jody, listen, child. You're going to have to post your second question for me. You're going to have to post your second question for me, my love. I see the first one again, but I can't. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found it. So your second question is, after my mom passed away, my stepdad moved in with his bio kids because he has Alzheimer's and dementia. His kids don't keep in contact, and I'm not sure I trust them. How is my stepdad truly doing? Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure that he is overall okay. Of course, there's going to be struggle there because he is dealing with his own mental health in this moment, but we're going to just just take a peek at the overall energy of his well-being as it relates to his well-being. That's showing here. I don't know about his kids now. His kids, there's some shady issues. There's some things here. And the kids, Page of Cups reverse. I don't like that. And then the Three of Wands reverse. If you can go check on your stepdad, I would do that. You need to go check on it. I don't like that moon energy, even though the moon can be indicative to mental health issues or things that affect the mind, in which we know he has Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's a given there. But I just don't like the moon and how it's sitting in close proximity to the Page of Cups reverse. The Page of Cups represents the children of the tarot. And when it's reversed, and in this context with the moon, it looks like they may be may not be doing totally right by him. And I don't like that. Try to go over there. Try to see him with your own eyes if you can. Follow your intuition. That's for damn sure, because the King of Cups is all about his intuition as well. It's a lot of water energy mixed with that moon. And then you got the Three of Wands reverse. Yeah, maybe some things going on you need to go see. Now, I don't see him in a situation, your stepdad, where it looks like he may be declining or anything like that, but it just seems like his children should be doing better. Wow, I don't believe it. Yeah, see, they're sneaky. They're sneaky. And the moon in the reverse, it also can talk about things being done in secrecy, or things being hidden from somebody. Something is not being brought to light. Okay, so if you can, I would trust, first of all, trust your intuition about what's going on. And if you can go see him, do it. And hell, if you got to send a wellness check, if you got to call the police and do a wellness check, okay? If they act like they don't want you to come over there and see him, call the police, non-emergency number, and set up a wellness check so they can go and lay eyes on him because you're concerned about a senior citizen who has mental deficiency, and you want to just make sure that he's okay. Okay, that's all you got to do. That's how you handle that one. Everybody got to answer the door for the police. Period. Period. Don't play. Okay. All right. All right. So where are we? Where are we at? Absolutely. You contact the authorities. They have the resources to help track him down. And if you don't answer the door for the police, they're going to kick it down. They getting in that house. If they got to go leave and get a warrant real quick and they have probable cause, they getting in that damn house. Point blank, period. Now, if you want your door off the hinges, that's one thing, but you know, okay, so let's see. If you want your door kicked off them hinges, you better open the door. Because if they got to get a warrant, they flipping shit upside down once they get in. Okay. Let's see. Yes, add Sky to the list. Sky is right after Tamika. Sky is right after Tamika. Okay. And Tamika is right after EO Magic. Orion. Okay, so EO Magic, Tamika, Holistic Herbs. I'm sorry, we all off. The list, here's the list. Ryan, Tamika, Holistic Herbs. I apologize. After Tamika is Holistic Herbs. Then Brianna, Orion, then and then Sky. Let me double check. Yes. Okay. Orion is at 11:06. Okay. Oh, Too Drippy. Did you say you came through? Yes, I'm sorry. Too Drippy. Didn't you come through the Zelle? Add Too Drippy to the list. Okay, so let me pull you up, Ill Magic. Ill Magic, do me a favor and repost your questions. Because this is, yeah, it's too time. It's much too time consuming for me to be scrolling through these comments. Yes. Someone please put Too Drippy on the list. Thank you. And that was at 10:16. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on now. We did that at 10:16. Okay, Too Drippy. Actually, let me do Ill Magic and I'm gonna do you next because you donated. That was a long time ago. I'm sorry about that. Let me do Ill Magic and then Too Drippy, put your questions up now. Okay, so let's see. Right. Sorry, y'all. Too Drippy been donated a long time ago, and I missed it because it came through the Zelle. So I have to do Too Drippy next. Right. Copy and paste your questions. Yep. Thank you, Orion. Okay, so Ill Magic. So creativity. Give me a little bit more context with that. Creativity. Are you asking, is there blockages, what you need to tap into? And then you got nature. Give me a little bit more context. Yes, too drippy. So you would be next. Thank you, Jody. Because too drippy should have been up there. What happened to the troll? The troll left. They just want to pop their little troll heads in and come out, huh? Good. Okay, so what do I need to do? Okay, got you. Let me pull this up here. Got you. So, okay, so let's see what your spirits have to say as it relates to creativity and your life, how to set it in motion, how to get those creative juices flowing. If there's anything blocking your creativity, better let us know what we need to know. Okay, so the first thing your spirit's saying, in order for you to get your creativity flowing, you need inspiration. Y'all know I say that all the time. Inspiration. Step away from the crowd for a second. Isolate yourself from people just for a moment. Not to be, again, in hermit. You don't need to go in hermit mode. But Spirit says there's some distractions here from people around you. Go and sit with yourself somewhere. You need to get still. When we get still, that's when we get the vision. That's when we get the vision. And when we get the vision, that's the divine giving it to us and telling us what we need to do. Sometimes I notice that artists, sometimes their creativity, their visions come from in the ether somewhere, right? They might have been in a deep meditation. Hell, they might have taken some ayahuasca or something, and it's like it's a divine vision that they see in their mind's eye. That's where you're going to get your creativity. But in order for you to see that, first of all, you need to declutter the mind. You need to separate yourself from all the noise of the world, all of the distraction. You do need to step in nature and get in tune. And you need to step within with your ancestors as well. You need to also ground. It's like you need to go up in the ethers, but you need to make sure you're still tethered to the earth element. So that perfect divine balance, that you need to be balanced there, right? And calibrated. But Spirit is saying that the biggest thing is that your inspiration is your creativity can be blocked easily by too many opinions of others around you. Sometimes when we're around too many people, they have their own perspective and their own points of views, which can kind of discourage you or unencourage you, or things of that nature. So that's what you need to do. You have the death card, so that means it's reversed. So that means you have a creative block. So that's why it's hard for you to tap in this moment. The passion is there. The passion is there. You got 3 wands. That's nothing but creativity, ambition, artistry, fire. Spirit says that the way also for you to tap into your creativity is be simplistic about it. What do you like? Do what you like. If you like it, do it. Even if it don't make sense, even if you don't know why you like something. And it reminds me of an interview that I saw with Erykah Badu. I'm gonna make this really quick. And one thing I noticed about Erykah Badu when I've watched plenty of her interviews, if somebody asks her a question like, "Man, that song, you just have to pull that song straight from the ethers, and you had to pull that out from the ancestors, whatever. Where you get that song from? Where you get the inspiration from them lyrics?" She'll say, "I don't know. I just be making shit up." That's what she say verbatim. Or I noticed that she always say, "I don't know, just because I like it. That's just what I like." Period. You have to trust yourself. That's your soul's language when you go with what you like. Even if other people don't like it, even if it's weird to other people, that's when you find your uniqueness. Your creativity is in your ability to be unique and separate yourself from the crowd. That's what your spirit is saying to you. Now you have to take that and you got to make that do what it do. Okay, so let's see. Your second question is, um, Rita says, "Hey, Mama Magical, thank you for the advice. The candle is working." Hey, Rita, I'm so happy to hear that it's working out for you. Come through spirit. Thank you, spirit. That was the spirit's advice. Okay, so Ill Magic, wait a second. Okay, you asked about nature. Did you elaborate on that a little bit? I feel like they kind of answered that question about nature. Am I wrong? Is it something else you want to know? I feel like that all just came out in everything that just was said. But let me know. Thank you, Jody. You are such a lifesaver. Come through, Jody. Come through. I need my moderators cash app so I can send y'all a little something because y'all be coming through. What is my connection to nature? Well, the nature is, let me pull some cards because spirit is already speaking to me, but I'm gonna still pull some cards because y'all like to see the cards. Y'all like to see the vision, but spirit is already talking to me and telling me what your connection is. Again, spirituality, nature is spirituality. There's an intelligence in nature. Nature speaks. What's in nature is within you. As above, so below, as within, so without. We are made of nature. We are even biologically made of the things, the elements that are found in this universe and in nature. That is your connection with nature. You are nature. You are a part of nature. Absolutely. You need to spend time in nature. Nature is what heals you. Nature is what recharges and rejuvenates you. Nature is what you need to cleanse yourself as well. Is stepping into nature. You are nature. That is your connection with nature. Nature has an intelligence. Every plant, every bird, every tree has an intelligence. There's a language. There's a secret language in the birds. Alchemists study that. That is your connection with nature. You need to be in nature. You have to be in nature more. That's also going to increase psychic abilities within you as well. So I hope that helps. And spend time by water. Spend time sitting with water, next to water, whether it's a river, a stream, a creek. Sit by water. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, all right. Thank you, Ill Magic. You know I love to see Ill Magic come in the building with all that illness. Okay, let's see. Jody, I thought you was already a moderator. You're not a moderator? I could have swore you was a moderator all this time. Yes, you are. Are you sure? I thought I made you a moderator a long time ago. You so welcome, Ill Magic. Make sure you thank your ancestors. It's not me. I just bees the vessel. That's it. That's all. I just bees the vessel. All right. Thank you so much, Too Drippy, once again for your patience. I truly appreciate that. In a world that is so fast, it is hard to have patience sometimes. So I surely appreciate yours. And again, thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way multiplied and back to you swiftly. Period. Ashe. Okay, so your first question is, will there be any increase in my financial situation? Come through. Come through with the increase. Come through with the overflow. Let's see. So spirit is showing, let me put a little bit more. Okay. So yes, spirit is showing confliction and challenge around your finances. You got to be very, very careful. Your spirits are saying you're going to see a breakthrough. You are going to see a breakthrough here. You're going to see a breakthrough here. You have the Seven of Pentacles energy right here. Seven of Pentacles encourages someone to keep on keeping on, keep pushing. You're almost there. You will bear the fruits of your labor. The seeds that you have planted will grow. They will manifest. This is a manifestation card of hard work put in over time. This is a wealth that increases over time. If you look at the image on this card, this is all of his investments here. Think about, he's in the garden. Think about all the work, the laborious work, the patience that one must have when they are in the garden, when they're planting those seeds, right? It's a lot of nurture care, a lot of hard work. And Spirit says you have done that and you will reap your benefits. Your work has not gone in vain. However, your Spirit is also advising you with the Page of Pentacles to reverse to be careful with your finances. That means being responsible, not being impulsive, being mature as it relates to the decisions that you make with your money. And you also want to look into investing if you haven't, because remember, the Seven of Pentacles is also that energy of investing, right? So again, you want to make good decisions with your money. That's very important. And then you have the Hierophant card here as well. The Hierophant card is very, very traditional and strategic in its own way. Yes, it talks about culture, found, morals, character, the way you grew up, so on and so forth. But it is a very it's also a card of education because the Hierophant represents higher learning, higher institution. It's an institutional type of card as it relates to learning. I would tap into that too. You might want to go back to school, pick up a trade, something that can help to bring more income into your life, even possibly a second income that will help too. But you need to be very, very careful with your money with that page of pentacles because it's reversed. Because that says if you're not making good, well-rounded decisions as it relates to your money this year, then you can find yourself in more financial hardship. So I hope that helps. Should I trade my car in for a new car? Let's see. Let's see if your spirits are saying that is a good decision for you to do at this time in your life. Oh. Mm. Let me just double check on this one because this is not a straightforward enough answer for me. Because I got kind of a maybe answer here. So let me just ask a question for clarity. Reason for the trading. Spirit says not now. And this might be because, especially as it relates to your finances, you don't want to put yourself in further debt, right? You don't want to put yourself back in debt. If trading your car is going to place you in further debt, if it's going to add to monthly expenses in an astronomical way, then no, you don't want to do that. Not now. Because remember, money could be very fickle for you right now. So if financially it doesn't make sense at this time, don't do it. Okay? So I hope that helps you to make a decision. And then I don't like the Seven of Swords card. And that's the energy of deception, or things may go under your nose, go over your head, or slip past you. You might trade your car in, and you might have problems with the next car for whatever reason. So I would check back in maybe in about a couple months, maybe a month or two, at least give it a month and see if circumstances change, especially with that seven of swords energy there. That seven is a number, can be a number just of overall conflict and difficulties. So you just kind of want to get out of that energy first, let that energy pass, and then I would ask again. So I hope that helps, my love. Good luck again, and thank you so much for your patience. Okay, so okay, I think it's Miss Tamika. Yeah, keep your car for now. Because you don't want to further yourself in any debts. Okay, so let me see. Okay, Miss Tamika, you are next. So you can go ahead and post your questions now. If you have not, I'll scroll and see if I see them. Um. Oh, here's Tamika right here. Hey, Meek. All right. Thank you so much for your donation of love and patience. So Tamika says, "Hey, Mama Magical. Hey, girl. What's Eric's energy towards me? Okay, so let's see if his energy towards you is genuine. That's the main thing we want to know. Does he have good intentions towards you? We are praying that he does." Oh, looks like he has good intentions towards you. There's just some healing that needs to be done between the two of you. There's some issues with the past that may be affecting his energy towards you, or just the overall energy in the connection between the two of you. But I love that we have the Four of Wands here. And the Four of Wands is an energy of marriage, togetherness, stability between two people, happy times, celebrations, reunion, getting back together if it's an estranged situation. But it looks like his intentions are good, but there is some things that are surrounding this energy as well that could threaten it and create some sort of challenge there. But again, the strongest energy is here in the middle, and Four of Wands gives me security that his intentions, he means well. I'll say that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, then a general read. Where that come from? No. Okay. So let me go to the playing card. Spirit says, be careful with impulsiveness. Don't make decisions when you are suffering from any type of confusion. Okay. Use your instincts in this season, Spirit says. Your gut will guide you. Trust your gut. Use good discernment. Don't rush into things. If you do it right the first time, you ain't got to come back and do it again, is what Spirit says. Storms are lifting. Help is on the way, Spirit says. You should find things to be improved in your life as long as you are being okay with change, because this is the energy also of change. Changes within the home. You want to make sure that you are going with the flow of change in your life, not trying to hold on to things that will stagnate and slow things down into your life. So as long as you're open to change, you should be good. Things should improve in your life. Also, people come to support you. Your spirits are going to bring support into your life. Spirit says, don't be too clingy to certain situations. Again, being okay with releasing things, and be careful of fear. Fear will hold you back, and it will also cause blockages in your life. And if you have to do a cut and clear work, that may help you to release things easier with ease. So also Spirit says, be careful, because you got somebody around you that does not have the best character with this Queen of spades here. Okay. She talks about fraud, scandal, treachery, somebody swindling you, somebody leading you down the wrong path, negative influences. So overall, she comes to tell a person, again, make very good decisions and make sure that you are releasing those who no longer serve your highest good, people that are not good for you, that are negative, that may be unlawful. You need to make sure that you stay away from those type of people. Always know the motive and the intention behind people's connection with you. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps to bring some clarity with things. Thank you so much once again for your patience, Miss Meek. She said it's a challenge right now. I've seen it. But what I will say, the intentions, he looks like he means well, even though there's other circumstances there. But it looks like he means well. He wants the best. Doesn't mean that that's what he's giving. There's no maliciousness there, is what I'll say. Okay, so let's see. Okay, holistic cards. Hey, holistic cards. Thank you so much for your patience and your donation of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May it come back to you and your family multiplied. So Miss Holistic Heart says, my two questions are spiritual path and career, finances. Okay, I'm confused. That looks like three questions in one. Hold on. My two questions, I might have to throw knuckle bones. Let me see. My two questions are spiritual path. Okay, I need you to narrow that down for me to two questions, because that's a lot. That's like four questions. I just want to make sure that I know let me know what your two biggest concerns are, and then we'll read on that from there. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Mika. Say thank you to your ancestors. I give praise and honor to your ancestors. So holistic hearts, would you like to are you saying your spiritual path is your career spiritual base? Is that what you're saying? And the finances of it? I just want to make sure. Yeah, make it a little bit more concise for me. We got to be very clear and concise when we ask spirit questions so we can make sure we get clear and concise answers in return. So again, after holistic hearts, just for a heads up, as you can see, Jody has posted the list. So it's Brianna, Orion, and Sky. Let me check my cash out really quick. Yeah, we caught up. That's it. Let me heart you, Tamika, in the Cash App. So we're caught up in the Cash App. That's good. Okay. Oh, Brianna and okay, Orion, Sky, and Rita. Okay, and Rita. Mm-hmm. So I'm just waiting on Holistic Hearts to revise her questions just to make them a little bit more clear and concise. Right, let me check my Zelle. We're good on the Zelle. We're good there. Okay, did Holistic Hearts leave? Because if she did, I'm just going to do a general reading around those concerns. So way to go, my magical team. Yes, come on now. So what I'm gonna do, maybe she walked away. I'm just gonna pull some money cards for her, and then that'll speak to that. And then I'll just oh no, she's back. Okay, because I would just go ahead and pull some money cards for your finances. Yes, make it a little bit more. Make your questions, narrow it down for me. Make it clear and concise to two questions. I just want to make sure that I get the most relevant information for you. And then again, next is going to be Brianna, Orion, Sky, and Rita. So we got 4 more people left. It's 4 people left on the list. That's where we at with it. So my peoples, is y'all mad about TikTok? Is y'all sad about TikTok? Y'all gonna go to the Red Note app? I don't think it's meant for me to get on the Red Note app because I tried to download it twice and I kept getting it wasn't going through. So I think it's just meant for me to stay exactly where I'm at. I don't need to be all over the internet. Also, you want to know about your spiritual path and career? Do you want to know if your spiritual path, if your career is spiritual based? Is that what you're asking? Or just what is your spiritual path in this season, what you should be doing now? If you are in alignment with your spiritual path, rather. You like Red Note, Brianna? Because y'all can't read it, right? Everything is in Chinese, right? Is there a translation availability on there? I would hope that they would add it. Not that they said everybody is coming over there. Let's see. So what I'll do is not get I'm learning the language. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me just pull on the energy around your career because we gotta keep going. See, energy around prosperity, career. Oh, there's an imbalance there. There's an imbalance there. There's some clarity that needs to be. Does she need to she out of alignment as it relates to career? Spirit says what you're doing professionally is not in alignment with destiny, what you should be doing. You might want to sit down and think and sit down with yourself, and think about what do you want to do. But whatever it is, it has to align spiritually. So basically what your spirits is saying, what you are doing now, even if it's even within your professional life, is not aligned and in harmony in what you should be doing with your life overall. So if you've been finding some challenges within your career or some confusion or some stagnation within your professional life, it's because it's not spiritually aligned with what you're supposed to be doing. And a lot of people think that there's a separation between spirituality and our professional life, but it's not, because spirituality is supreme. Our spiritual life is supreme. And if the things that we're doing in other aspects of our lives is not in alignment with what we should be doing in our path that we should be walking, which is destiny, which is all spiritual, then we will have challenges in other areas in our lives. It's all connected. And be careful too around money. Spirit talks about the energy of scam and swindle around you too. So be very, very careful. You have this Seven of Swords energy, and also talks about difficulty, like I mentioned before, challenges, imbalances, difficulties, and it's going to directly impact your money. Spirit says there is a need for a change here. There is an inevitable change here. This is interesting here. What is she? To get back into alignment, does she need to do a spiritual head wash so she can gain clarity? No. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's a head wash, right? No. She need to do a blockbuster. That's what you need to do. They were saying no to everything else. Spirit said you need to, they are suggesting that you do a blockbuster that'll help to clear your path. It will help to clear your path, open your roads, and allow you to be in alignment with what you need to do. Because there is a lot of challenges and blockages and imbalances around you, and that does need to be addressed. So Spirit says a way to help to get in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing spiritually and career-wise, you need to make sure that you address those blockages, and they need to be removed out of your way, because they're slowing things down and it's stagnating. Yourself is stagnating. Spirit also says make sure you get around people too. The Hermit reverse, I don't like him when he's in reverse. Be careful of being true to yourself, separating yourself, isolating yourself. Be careful of that. Because spirit, the people around you, spirit speaks about people coming into your life that they're going to send new sets of people, new friends, new connections, even a new spiritual family. And your spirits are going to send that person, those people, that group of people who match you frequency rise, vibrationally rise. But you got to make sure that your vibration is high, not vibrating low. So just be very careful, because you may be walking into some difficult times, but you're going to overcome that. So if I give you some sort of clarity. Okay. Pregnancy. So let's look at your overall health. Then that will give you clues. If your overall health is good, then fertility and conception should be okay as well. So let's see. Show us the energy surrounding our overall health. I don't know why my spirits are saying you might have to do a sitz bath, a womb cleanse. Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit says you need to be more healthy. Your health is a concern here. First of all, the people around you can affect your health. You have the 10 of Cups reverse. Be careful of the people around you. They should be people that are also healthy people. What I mean by that, they're not toxic in any type of way, and they value health. That will help to encourage you to be healthy. So you don't want to be around a bunch of people who don't match you vibrationally right. So say if you're somebody that's focusing on clean eating, you want to eat more, add more greens to your diet, maybe even be plant-based, but then you're around a whole bunch of people that's eating meat, and it's okay. You know, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in 7 years, but I'm still around others that do it. But I'm not around other people that's trying to make me do it or make me feel bad or trying to influence me in a negative way, because our company and our crowd can influence us. And that's why your spirit said they're going to align you with people who are on your same vibe. But you want to also be definitely careful of your health, especially in 2025, because they speak to me about chronic things, right? Chronic things, chronic alignments, right? So you want to make sure too. Also, they're talking to me about bones. So you want to pay attention to the health of your bones. B12 is what they're talking to me about as well too, as it relates to your health. But she needs to do something with things in the. I knew it. They confirmed that too. Also, Spirit says you need to let things go, because the more you hold on to, the more it can be a detriment to your health. Your spirits are saying you need to do some womb wellness. You may have some womb trauma, and they're suggesting that you do a womb trauma working for yourself. So they confirmed that. That's what I was feeling, and they just confirmed that that needs to be done. That will help with conception and fertility as well. Because whatever the trauma that we hold on to, our womb holds on to it as well. So keep that in mind, you guys. And that goes for the fellas too. Okay. So I hope that helps and give you some sort of direction and clarity. Okay. So where are we at, Jody? Let me see. Okay, Brianna, then Orion. So you guys, Brianna, you're next. I'm pulling you up. Orion, have your questions ready, Sky. You might need to repost your questions, and you too, Rita. Okay. So Brianna, I saw you. Brianna, repost. Everybody, please repost their questions. That helps me to get to you, the next person, faster, so people don't have to wait so long. So we are just waiting for Miss Brianna to post. And again, Jody, thank you. Come on, Brianna. Brianna's on it. Period. Okay, so Brianna said, thank you so much, Brianna, again, for being a magical member. I truly appreciate you, love. I hope everything is going well with you and the kids. So the first question is, should I teach special? Okay, let me do knucklebones for that, because that's too serious. Will Brianna find success with teaching special education in this season? Spirit says yes, you will find success with teaching special education. Will she find success teaching general education? Spirit says you'll find success with both. So it's up to you. Spirit says that you will have blessings and have success in both. You are okay to teach both. So now it just comes down to preference, what you prefer to teach, and then you go from there. But Spirit, you have the blessings of your ancestors to do whichever one you choose. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go to the blue deck for you. Your second question, message from the ancestors. Oh, you're so welcome, Holistic Hearts, my love. You're so, so welcome. And of course, thank you for the ancestors. Thank you. We give praise and honor to your ancestors. Okay, Brianna. I was about to call you Rita, child. I'm getting ahead of myself. That means, Rita, make sure you on point, love, because your spirits must be ready to speak to you. Okay, so let's see. Spirit say you need to start meditating more. You need to start grounding yourself more. That's going to help with that indecision that you have too right now. Spirit says, don't be afraid to live your best life. You need to shine and shine bright. Shine with confidence. Be who you are. Don't let anybody dim your light. Don't let anybody talk down on you. Do not let anybody project their insecurities and their limitations on you. Do not stand for that. You need to, grandfather. No more drama. Your ancestors say leave all the negative vibes behind in 2025. So even though you have some challenges and some things that you're dealing with, Spirit says don't let it take your peace. Don't let it take your mind. Have more faith in difficult situations. Know that the turnout will be favorable to you. Claim that. Say it. Speak it out loud. That's very important for you to do. You need to tap in with, hold on, let me see. Does this grandfather need an offering? Your grandfather needs an offering to you, from you. This is my heart. Something from the heart. So he's not asking for anything in particular. He just wants something from you from the heart. So that could be prayer. That could be pouring libation, water. That could be giving him a candle, flowers, food, whatever's from your heart. You need to give it to your grandfather. Yes, the court case. And we are praying. We're going to have a good outcome with that court case. Watch. Watch. Period. She said, okay, ancestors, I see you. I know that's right. I love it. Praise and honor to your ancestors. Okay, so Orion, where you at? I need you to repost. And then Orion, wait a minute. I lost the list. I know Orion is next though, but I lost the dang on list. Oh, Orion is now. And then Sky, you can repost your questions for me. And Rita, post your questions for me too. So they'll be right there as soon as I get done with Orion. Oh, you want to, okay, so you want further clarification from last night. Okay. So you want to know, is the ancestor my cousin, Shamira? She is the one who just passed away. Now, she just passed away. She hasn't elevated yet to ancestral position. And also, is she young? That's the difference too. Mm-mm. We don't want to communicate with our loved ones when they first cross over, because what that does is tether them to this realm, and they don't need to be tethered to this realm, because they can, for lack of better explanation, and to simplify it, a long explanation to something short, it can turn them into a ghost. Okay, ghosts that are spirits that dwell around in agony, and they're stuck. They haven't elevated. You don't want that. Yes, so be careful with your cousin, because she may be trying to contact you, or she may be in a state of confusion. So you need to make sure that you are, if you want to give your cousin some light, light a candle for her elevation, pray for her soul's elevation, pray that the ancestors are receiving her well, and then that's what you do. Okay, because it looks like she is going to be trying to communicate with you, but Spirit is also giving a firm release to let that go. Let her spirit do what it needs to do. We usually say a year. A year, it represents the 4 seasons. That's a complete cycle. Okay. Yeah, no, she's too young. Mm-mm. No, she's not an ancestor yet. She's a relative that has passed over, but she hasn't gotten there yet. Okay. So I still got Brianna up here, child. Is that all you wanted to know, Orion? That's all you wanted the confirmation for? I was about to say, light a candle and help her to go with the ancestors. Yes, yes, yes. And you give your grandfather a candle too, Brianna. Give him a candle and some from the heart. Okay, love. I think that's all you wanted clarity. Okay, got you. Okay. So, Sky, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, Sky. And then Rita, you are next, so you can post your question. Okay, so thank you so much, Sky, once again for your love, your donation of love. May it find its way multiply swiftly to you and your family. So Sky says, I'm really concerned that I'm not on the right path in life. Like, I can do better. If not, how can I redirect myself? Usually when we feel that way, that's when we need to dial it back, go to step 1, and sit with ourselves. We have to know where we come from to know where we're going, and all the wisdom is within us, and it's also connected to our higher self, which is also connected to our divine. So you might have to start back. You might need to know thyself. To learn thyself is the first steps of wisdom, and that wisdom guides you to the right path by way of making wise decisions and being in your awareness. Let's see. Mhm. And faith. You have to be full of faith. Spirit says this is a healing path. No. Mm. Okay, so Spirit, this is the advice Spirit is giving to you. Anything of the past, please release it and let it go. You have the Three of Hearts. The Three of Hearts said that there's something there, and it's from the past that is weighing you down, that is slowing down your progress, that may be making you feel out of alignment spiritually and mentally. You need to cut ties with the past. You need a clean slate. You need a clean slate. You need a second chance. You need to give yourself a new beginning here. This is needed. There is some healing that is needed in the heart and of the mind. Spirit says that once you address this, whatever this is, you got the Page of Wands. You're going to step into your path and you're going to be aligned with it. The Page of Wands talks about growth, spiritual transformation. The wands in and of itself is a very, very spiritual card. It's a very, very powerful card. It is the element of fire, action, manifestation, law of attraction, things happening. And the page itself represents something new in this context, a new beginning. So Spirit says, release yourself. Cut the ties, sever them. There is some bondage there that needs to be addressed and released. And it is directly tied to the past. You have the Five of Cups reverse energy. That's a refusal to let go of something that is holding you back. I'm trying to choose my words carefully here. But overall, that is the advice from your spirits. Once you address those things, then you'll know exactly where you're headed and what you need to do to get there. Okay, let's see. General love reading. When will I find my next partner? I love that. That's probably why your spirits are telling you to release something from the past. Because once we release ourselves from the past, everything falls in alignment. All the blessings of the future, they're aligned on our path, so we get to experience them much faster. They come quicker because we're not out of alignment with them. So let me just pull a couple cards for love. It's some general advice as relates to the matters of the heart. It'll let us know if there's anything blocking that love from coming. And that's what we want to address. Okay. So your spirit's talking about financial security here when it comes to love. Okay. Risky. Risky. Stay for now. Stay for now. I know what this means. Be careful of users. Okay. Anybody that you are in your life, I'm not saying that they have to totally be doing better than you financially, but you want to make sure they're not struggling because this is the energy of codependency and people being leeches. So you want to be very careful of that. Okay. Don't let nobody leech off you. Don't let nobody be no smoochers. You don't want anybody to be sucking you of your resources. That's important. Okay. Sometimes people have good hearts and they struggling. Spirit says you can't have a struggle love with anybody. That's number one. So Spirit says, cool out for now on trying to find the love and address the things that they talk to you about in your card, in the tarot cards. And once you address those things, you will be on a path of transformation and happiness. Your roads to success and longevity and love will be open. Spirit says it's too risky right now. So I'm not saying give up on love, never, because love is there for you. But Spirit says make sure that you address the things within yourself, and then you will be aligned with love. And then we got not the one, reverse, and then regretful and apologetic. Somebody might try to apologize to you. Is this an ex? Is the ex a part of your past? Spirit says don't. No. Somebody might try to give you an apology. Somebody that you might have had to leave before. Don't. I'm not saying don't accept it, but don't let that be a way for somebody to come back in your life. So you too. Nobody from the past. And seduction. Yeah, don't let nobody play with you. Make sure that you're not doing no one night stands, no hookups. You can't deal with that, the spirit of hookup, sleeping together and stuff like that, with no strings attached. You can't have that type of situation. Whoever you are dealing with has to give you security and they should want something genuine with you as well. Again, be careful for leeches, people that are codependent, people that have attachment issues. Be careful. Okay. I hope that helps. And good luck to you. Okay, let's see. before we add, I think Rita is next, right? And Rita. So Rita, are you with us, my love? Please repost your question. Jody says, "Oh, my magical. I talked to my son. He finally told me that he feels different from his friends in class and that no one plays with him in class. Oh, so he draws alone. He also said they're annoying. Oh, yes. Let me tell you, school for kids is very stressful. These children are terrorists nowadays. They are menaces. Bless their little sweethearts, but they are products of their environments, unfortunately. And sometimes that environment is a struggle environment, it's a toxic environment. The children will display that same behavior at home, causing hell on the other children around them. Listen to his needs. Definitely get him counseling, because what you want him to see, the issue here is coping mechanisms. He needs to find healthy outlets to channel that energy, so he won't lash out and cause harm. Because you see how it helps. I mean, how it works. The trauma that children experience, if it's not addressed, they traumatize other people around them, whether that be children in the adult. So there's some trauma at school, and now he's lashing out and giving you trauma at home. And there's a cycle there. So it needs to be addressed. So definitely still get him the counseling, because again, you want him to be able to have emotional intelligence, and you want him to have the ability to know how to handle himself in highly stressful situations, so that he does not cause harm to you and to others and to himself. Okay, so I hope that helps. Yes, Miss Rita. Oh, wait a minute. If it's in the super chat, oh, here it is. No, if it's in the super chat, they're all bunched up together. So I got it. Thank you, Miss Rita, for your donation of love. May it find its way multiplied back to you. Yes, absolutely. I would get him the school counselor, and then if the school counselor may not be able to resolve the issue, then you can look for external resources, or maybe the school counselor maybe could refer a colleague or something of that nature to you. But the school counselor can also work hand in hand to outside resources as well too. So they're all a team. The counselors and the teacher and the parent. It's all a team, and all of you all should be on the same page when it comes to addressing your child's needs. Thank you so much again, Miss Rita, for your donation of love and your patience. So Miss Rita's first question is, what month is my job closing? It's Miami. What month is my job closing? It's Miami location. Oh, okay. Let's see. Give me some options. Narrow that down for me. And then I'll give you yes or no's. Okay, so just I'll do your second question, and I'll wait for you to narrow the first question down for me, and then I'll confirm it for you. Are Carlos and I going to be transferred to Miami? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna use my knuckle bones. So let's see. So I'm gonna focus on you, not Carlos, okay? Because that's too many questions in one. So I'm going to just focus on you for this reading. And if you want to come back tomorrow and you want to do a reading just for on Carlos' behalf, with that, we can do that. But he's not a part of this reading, and he didn't give me any permission anyway to read on what he's going to do with his next steps of his life. So we got to keep it ethical. So I'm going to ask that for you, okay? All right, so let's see. You want to know if you will be transferred to Miami. Let's see. So they said no to Miami. They said yes to Vegas. So Vegas is a strong possibility. Is international possible? So between Vegas and international is what they said for you. So for you, it's between Vegas or possibly somewhere international. So if you want to let me know the optional months, could it be okay? So let's see. Could it be in the upcoming months? Okay. Is there a possibility that they will close as early as February? So they could close as early as February. That's a strong possibility. Um, So they say yes to March too. So it looks pretty open, pretty up in the air. They may not even know when they're closing yet officially. April. So they said no to April. So it looks like the way things are aligned now, there's a strong chance that the closing could either happen in February or March. Oh, that's probably why they said no to Miami because you're there. We're in Miami now. Sorry. Uh-huh. Either way, they said no to Miami because you're there already, so that makes sense. But they said Las Vegas or international has strong possibilities. You might even have your choice, your pick. Hmm. So I hope that helps. Thank you. Jody says, you know what's crazy? When my mom passed, I asked the school about a counselor and they said they didn't have one every day. They do now, but in thought that was just wild not to have a counselor. Well, think about it. There is, a major struggle with teachers right now as far as their compensation. Union is involved. Teachers are striking. They're not getting paid. It might have been out of the budget. They can't afford a counselor, unfortunately. So that's why I said definitely be open to external outside resources too. And if he could have a school counselor that they can work together, that's even better. Oh, Rita, don't be sad. Remember, this is the year of endings and changes. That number 9. This is the number 9. And the best way we can handle changes is to go with them and don't resist them. Because that's just going to cause challenges, stagnation, blockages, keeping yourself stuck in a position. And when changes come, they either happen with or without your consent. So you rather be, on the path of least resistance instead of trying to struggle against it. Unless there's more to this story. And then we would have to do an investigative reading to dig deeper. Good changes on the horizon, because whatever these changes, I always feel like changes occur, especially the ones that we don't want to happen, usually be the most necessary. Those are the ones that need to happen, because we can get complacent and we can get stuck in situations, and then we won't be able to elevate, upgrade, and grow. Oh, there's a lot more. I figured these are just short little donation readings. But just embrace it. Embrace the change. Trust, have faith, pray for the best, be optimistic, only see the best, and you should be okay. Sometimes we should welcome the mystery of change. It can be very exciting. A lot of people say, damn, it was real crazy around the time that it happened. But if that never happened, if I would have never got fired, if I would have never lost my job, if that person would have never broke up with me, I wouldn't be where I am today. So we have to just have faith in the future. Okay. A purging. And last year was an 8. That's all about balance, finances, and money. Especially, that's a good karmic energy. Especially, a lot of people should have made a lot of money last year as long as they made good choices from year 1 to 7. But if not, there was a lot of struggle back then. There was a lot of financial struggle for people if they didn't. Okay, y'all, that's it for me. I'm getting off. I'm tired. My voice is tired. I need to go relax. I love you all. I will be back tomorrow, of course. And if anybody wants to go deeper with anything that came out, you can always reach out to me. I am here. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow night. My Patreon Discord family that's in here, see y'all at the book club tomorrow. All right. Love you all. Have a good night. I'll see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Peace and blessings, my love. Thank you again for coming. Good night.